Greetings and welcome. I have several cards I'd like to share. One is a recent pickup, some were gifts from my kids, and the others were gifts from friends. First though is one of my most recent additions, and it's a big one, and it's the 1962 Topps of Johnny Unitas. And this one is a difficult one on the Unitas run. In my opinion, it's the most difficult one to find. His rookie goes for more, but is more plentiful. This card is card number 1 on the 1962 set, and I think it's very difficult to find in good condition. And when you do, for someone like me, it's usually out of the price that I can pay. So I was really excited to add this one. Unitas has a lot of cards in his run, and I'm slowly chipping away at it. But I feel like having his rookie, his 58 and 62, among others, should make it easier. At least the more difficult ones, in my opinion, I now have. But I guess the hardest one to get is the one you don't have. Next, last week I celebrated a birthday, my 39th trip around the sun, and my wife took my kids to our local card shop to pick out a few cards for me, which thankfully we have a card shop so they can do that, because what they come up with have been my favorite cards in my collection, and this year is no different, and I was blown away with what they picked out. The first was the Optic rookie of Ben Mathurin, which my love of the Pacers is not a secret, and I know my son knows Halliburton, but Mathurin has become one of my favorite Pacers. So I was really happy and surprised to see this card, and I wasn't sure he even knew who Mathurin was. And staying with the Pacers theme, he got me these Panini Contender rookies of Miles Plumlee and Orlando Johnson. And you probably know Plumlee more from his college career with Duke. And Orlando Johnson, he kind of bounced back and forth with the NBA and the G League. And then my son takes credit for this one. And it's the 1966 Philadelphia of John Mackey. So another great year of thoughtful gifts for my kids. And they sure hit my Colts and Pacers collection. So very thankful for that. And the next card I'm going to share is a gift from the great channel Collecting Maddox. And Alan sent me this amazing 2000 Prism Silver Drops of Frank Thomas. He sent me a text when after he went to the Chicago Sports Spectacular last month, and he said he saw this card and it was a difficult card to find, so he picked it up for me. Which, you know, when I say for me, it's really for my son. And honestly, it's always so special when someone else is at a show and they think of my son and myself when they see a Frank Thomas. So this was amazing, and thank you so much, Alan. And last but not least, I was on the receiving end of Brad 8671's generosity with his Christmas gifts. And Brad and I are kind of newer to each other's channels, so I was beyond shocked on how well he hit my favorite teams. But he sent me these 2023 Topps Chromes of Pujols and Nolan Gorman, and I'm actually a big Nolan Gorman fan. And what Cardinal fan doesn't like a Pujols card? So just fantastic. Along with those, he sent along the 1999 Topps of Peyton Manning. And imagine I once lived in a world where Peyton Manning and Albert Pujols were on my favorite football and baseball teams. What a time to be alive. Now they're retired, and I'm old, telling my son about the good old days of being a Cardinals and Colts fan. Also this 2001 Donruss Classics of Raymond Berry, which is numbered 121 out of 1,000. Such a cool card. And speaking of Raymond Berry, this ridiculous dual autograph of Raymond Berry and Lenny Moore, National Treasures, numbered to 29 out of 50. This card's just so amazing. And if that wasn't enough, Brad added this rookie patch auto of Andrew Luck on the 2012 Absolute. Look how cool that is. Which is 46 out of 49. Still a huge fan of him. Brad, thanks so much for this. It was unbelievable what you sent. It's cards I love and cards that I didn't have. So thank you so much again. I am probably not going to post a video next week as it's Christmas. I do hope to get another video out before the new year, but we'll see. I'd like to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and hope you all have a wonderful day with your families. If you have any traditions you'd like to share with me, please do. I always enjoy hearing those and what others do. But thank you for watching and enjoy your collection.